Awesome. Cool. So today we're going to be going over command designs. Again, Hannah will be taking over the bulk of it, but just to get started, I want to kind of dive into setting up your guys' content library. So first thing you're going to do is you're going to log into command. And if you guys haven't been on there, which I assume most of you guys have, it's agent.kw.com. Right. I just changed my password, so bear with me. Cool. All right, so this is the homepage here. And again, we're going to be working over in designs, which is going to be this little paper and paintbrush. So click on that. Okay, and you see here, I have a bunch of stuff here. Some of you guys, if you guys haven't been in designs, you guys won't have anything here. Don't be alarmed, it just means that you guys haven't started anything yet. So this is only the, you'll only be seeing here the content that you have previously worked on or created. And if you want to create something, you have a few different options. You have an option for email, landing pages, which is just a standalone website. It has nothing to do with your actual KW website. It's its own page. Social, which just means anything that you're posting to social media. It's actually formatted to fit Facebook, Instagram, Twitter, LinkedIn. So that's what that one is there. Print is for any print marketing. If you guys are doing open house flyers, for sale, just listed flyers, you guys can create those ones there. Agent site, if you were going to add a page onto your actual KW website, you'd be doing it there. And then video, there's some content you can create. I believe it's only one video for now, but in the future they plan on uploading more videos into there. I wouldn't be surprised if we see some come out after Mega Camp as well. So keep an eye out for that. So the first thing I do whenever I'm going to get started with a design is decide what I'm going to design first. Again, if it's going to be any one of these. And then I'm going to hit this little plus button on the bottom right. You guys all see that?
Yes.
Awesome. So you're going to click that. And then you're going to see you have all those options again, the same ones that we saw on top. Today, I believe Hannah's going to be actually working on creating a virtual open house flyer. So the one you'd be clicking on is social here. Okay. Again, we're social distancing right now, so most of our stuff should be digital anyways. So we're going to be doing social. And if you want to include information from a listing, just make sure you click on this little checkbox right here. And that will actually allow you to choose a property to drag and drop photos, property information right onto the flyers that you're creating. Now, if you guys forget to choose this, don't freak out too much. You guys can always go back later and add photos and text from a listing. So just for the sake of teaching, I'm going to leave that unchecked so we can go back to it later. And then I'm going to hit next. All right. Oh, and Hannah's on. Hey, Hannah.
Everyone. Sorry about that.
Hi, Hannah.
Cool. And Hannah, I was showing them how to navigate over into designs. I haven't gone into too much. I was about to show them how to add content to their library. But did you want to take it away, or did you want me to finish what I was doing?
You can go ahead and finish what you started. Yeah, okay. And then I'll jump on after you.
Awesome, awesome. Well, thanks for being on, Hannah. So if you guys see, there's this little oval shape with a little plus that says library. You guys want to make sure that before you start designing anything, if you guys want to be really efficient with your time, you're going to want to set this up first. I mean, it's only kind of a one-time setup thing, but if you click on that, it's actually going to allow you to update the information in here that you can just drag and drop right onto all the marketing pieces that you create. So you see a lot of this stuff here is already updated for me in my team. It has my address, my website, name, company I'm with. If I go into text, it has a little bio about me that I can drag and drop into any marketing piece that I want. Images, has headshots that I can also put onto my marketing. And I can add more if I wanted to, just by clicking that button, and you would just upload straight from your computer. Logos, you obviously want to have your company logos, our Keller Williams Honolulu logo with the RB. Super important. It's always nice if you want to stay compliant to make sure you have the logo with our RB number. And then I have different versions of it too. Sometimes you have those designs that have an all white background, so you're going to want to have some color in your logo. And if you have a really dark design, then you're going to want to have an all white logo as well. And if you guys want these, we can send these to you as well. And then I have my team logos, which I can just drag and drop as well for the O team. And then lastly, brand kit. If you guys have colors for your brand, you guys can choose which colors match your logo the closest. So that way the designs always just have those ready to drag and drop as well. But just make sure you go through, set that up before you start designing a ton. And then it'll make your job a lot faster and easier. So yeah, that's pretty much it. Hannah, if you want to take over.
Okay, I have those logos for everyone, so I'll drop those in the chat box. I have quite a few different ones, so I'll drop those that way you can download them.
Okay.
Put those in right now. And then if you ever needed something more custom, let me know and I can do that for you.
Rolando, I have a quick question while Hannah's doing that.
Yeah.
You know, if you are recording this video, and I'm asking this for other videos, but if I forget to download the chat while I'm in the meeting, is there any way to download the chat like via the recording?
I could download the chat and then I can always just send it to you.
Yeah, I know, but I was thinking about when I'm on other calls, sometimes I'll forget to download the chat. There's once the recording is basically just for the video part, right?
Right, and then as the host, I can actually access the chat as well afterwards.
Oh, I see. Okay, so if there's something that I needed, I can just contact the host. All right, got it. Thank you so much.
Of course.
I figure I'd take advantage of having you on the call.
Yeah, no problem.
Thank you.
So I'll go ahead and share my screen. Hop in. Okay, can everyone see that?
Yes.
Okay,
Yep.
perfect. So over here, you can always click the KW and it'll expand all of these little applets that you can use. So obviously today we're working in designs. So I'm going to go ahead and click designs. When you first click the designs section, it's going to come up with anything that you've created in the past, and then you can sort it by certain groupings, so email landing pages, social media posts, print, agent site video. So today I thought it would be helpful if we did a social media post specifically for open houses. A lot of people are going to be doing virtual open houses, so now you can create something that you can post to your social media to market your virtual open house. So when you want to create something new, you can just come in this corner over here. And then it gives you all of the different options for which templates you can use. So today we're going to be using a social media template. So I'm going to click social and then next. So we're going to have like a ton of different options. If you want to promote your app or your website, these are some really great options to use for listings, for sale, just listed, price update, neighborhood snapshot, which is really great, open house, under contract, just sold, and local expert. So these are all you can click through and see they have different sizes for the templates as well. So Facebook, Instagram stories, LinkedIn, and Twitter. So you would just select up here which one you wanted. So we have buyer options, lead generation, business basics, leadership. So this is more for like the market center, what we could use. And then if you just click templates, you can see like new designs. And these will be the newest ones that have been uploaded into Command Designs. So today we're going to be doing the open house, the virtual open house. So I'm just going to click open house. And here's the Facebook options, Instagram, Instagram stories, LinkedIn, and Twitter. I like Instagram. They're the format for that. So I'm going to click Instagram. And then when you're ready to use it, you're going to click use in this corner. So I think, let's see, we'll do this one. So here is designs. If anyone's ever used Canva before, it's very similar to that. So you can always edit any of the text. It just gives you a basic outline. You can change the colors. Pretty much everything on here is editable. Not all of the templates are, like the ones that say KW is #1. Those are just standard templates. You can't edit those, but obviously these are the ones you can edit. So if anybody has like an open house coming up or like a listing or something, if you want to drop that in the chat box, we can use yours as an example. That'd be really cool. So if somebody has one, we'll wait a minute. Rolando, are you able to see the chat box? For some reason on my end, I can't see it.
Yeah, I can see it. I don't see any in there. No one's responding yet, but I can just give you Joe's listing.
Okay, yeah, that'd be perfect.
Okay.
So if you have a listing, something really great with designs is you can come over here to KWLS and you can search for a listing here and it will populate all of the listing information as well as like the photographs that are in MLS. So it makes it really easy. You don't have to download something to your computer, then upload it here. Everything is in one place. You can just get it all from right here. So that's a really great tool that makes it easier for you. So what is your listing?
It's going to be 95-2043. Y Kalani, WAIKALANI. Man.
Oh, it's
No, one. And my bad. It's the only one I can think of. But you know, I'm thinking it went pending this morning, so maybe.
Okay, we'll just use this one. This one looks
Yeah.
like it has pretty pictures, so we'll just select this one. So the first thing I want to change is going to be the picture. So in order to do that, you just click on the picture and then you can come over here and scroll and see how it's highlighted. Like when I click away from it, all those little boxes go away. But when I click on the picture, all these boxes and the trim come back around. That's how you know you've selected the picture. So we're going to scroll down. Let's see what picture we want to use. I'll use this one. So I can, instead of I can click and drag and put the picture there that way, or I can select it and swap where it says replace image. I can swap the image. So you can do it either way, does the exact same thing. So up here, if I, instead of saying you're invited, since a lot of what we're doing right now, if I want to change it to a virtual open house, I can just highlight it or backspace, however, and type whatever I want. So now you can see the sizing is off and it's overlapping where we don't really want it to overlap. So we can highlight it again. And there's a whole toolbar here, just like in Word, where you can change the picture or the color. You can change if it's bold or not. You can italicize it, underline it, the text size, if you want to make bullet points out of it, where you want your text, if you want it justified, left, center, or right. So I'm going to want mine centered, so I'll select that. You can change the spacing, so the line spacing, word spacing, letter spacing. So there's a ton of different options. This I want to fit on one line, so I'm going to come over here and drop down and select a different size. So let's try 74. That's a little too small, so I'm just gonna try 98. Too big. So sometimes you just have to play with it. So we might end up going with the 74. So then we can just drag this. And if you want to make the text box bigger, you can drag the sides, you can diagonally. So you can play with it as much as you want. You can also change the font. Over here, they have a ton of different font options. So a lot of different options, and that's where this whole toolbar is where and the toolbar will stay there, so you can just always refer back to that. So here is where we're gonna insert the street address. So if we go to text, or hold on. Where'd it go? Rolando, do you see where with KWLS, how you can pull up you're muted.
Oh, it came back up. I think you just had to click out of that layer you were on. Can you hear me?
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
Oh, here we go, listing details. Okay. So when you're in the photo area, so when KWLS is pulled up, you can come over here to listing details. And this is where all of the information is going to come up about the listing. So the listing category, it's sold, listing status is sold, it's a residential property type, condo, address. So everything you're gonna wanna know about the listing you can find here. So the street address, we can just highlight this area. And over here, you can either add it, where you can just place the address wherever you want. And to delete it, you can just select delete, or you can swap. So I'm gonna wanna swap. And now it'll swap out all of that information for the address. So sometimes when it's kind of buggy, they haven't fully fixed this function yet, but if you wanted to add, like here, if I swap an address, it's going to wipe the whole line and make it just an address line, and you won't be able to do the day, date, and the time frame. So as of right now, I would recommend just going in and typing the address. It's a little bit of work, but until they fix that functionality, it's going to be a little bit difficult to swap because it will take all of the information out. So I'm just going to highlight here and put the address manually.
To add it, I mean, yeah, that's a little buggy, but I mean, that's really a bonus feature that eventually will work and be nice, but most programs you have to type it in anyways for now.
Mm-hmm, exactly. So I'm just going to leave it like that. And then, so this is where you would say the date or whatever you'd want to put. So Sunday, let's see what the date is. Sunday is the 30th. So we could say August 30th, 1 p.m. to 3 p.m. And you can also add in here if it's hosted by you or if it's hosted by somebody else, you can really put in whatever information you want there. So down here is where the logo is, where you're going to want to swap it. And this is where it's good to have the KW logo that has the RB, because that is the compliant logo. So if you have the KW Honolulu logo that doesn't have the RB in the bottom, make sure you download the ones that were put in the chat box, just because the other one is not compliant. And we don't want anybody getting dinged. So you can come over here to text. And then you have like, in text you have add, banners, company, my library. So this is where you can add and swap information. Icons, you can add your own. So anything that you wanted to upload from your computer, you can do that there. any stock images if you want to make it pretty. So if I want to add some stars, I can just click and add some stars and put them in the corner. That's where I want to put them. Any company, so this is just something, if you wanted to add your email, you can add this image and then put your email next to it, make it look pretty. And then my library typically is like anything that like you've uploaded. So this is like where you've added. Normally I've uploaded a lot of things, so I'm not sure why it's not showing right now, but that's where you'd find that. And logos. So this is where in your marketing profile where Rolando was showing you in the beginning, when you upload the logo, this is where it's going to populate, and it's going to make it a lot easier for you to just be able to click here instead of pulling it from your computer and uploading it. So it'll always stay right here. So what I want to do is, this doesn't have the swapping functionality yet for the logos, right, Rolando? It still hasn't been uploaded. Okay, so the best way to do this is just delete this logo out.
You can swap it, but it doesn't go into the right spot. So.
Okay, yeah, I knew there was some like, they were still working on that. So see here, it's kind of, this is where the other logos come in place, having the white. So you can't really see the Keller Williams Honolulu. So I could, I can come over here to icons, add, let's see, the logos one. Where's that? Why isn't it? Where's the upload? Okay, well, normally you can upload your images. Let me see. Okay, well, either way, this is where, or you could just change the color.
Right.
So you can just like select this box here, and you can come up here, and this is where the fill color is. So this is where you can change the color. So if I wanted to do white, you can do that. I can come up here, select this area and do, if I wanted it to be red, you can select colors. So you can just move this bar up and down and select whatever colors you want. So I want to go the red. So there we go. Nice and bright. I can move my stars around however I want, resize those, that in the corner. And then when you're ready to download, if you're happy with this and this is how you want it to look, then you could come over here to the download, and then it gives you different options, JPEG, PNG, PDF, and then just start download. And then it'll go directly to your computer, and then from there you can send it out via email, you can send it out social media, however you wanted to disperse this. So that's just like a basic overview. Does anybody have any questions or want me to go over something again? No?
By the way, sorry, for those of you guys that don't know, Hannah's our marketing director. So she does all of our, all those happy birthday posts you see, all those things. She's like a marketing guru. So while you have her here, it's an amazing time to ask questions.
Yep, definitely happy to answer any questions you have. I actually use designs all the time for my own marketing pieces that I do for different things. So it's, and I use Photoshop typically. So if I'm using something like this is like really great for your business and to use something for your, it's just so much easier to be able to customize something and create content for your social media pages or postcards. I've been working on some postcards for some agents and doing it all through command, and they were having a lot of success with that. So this is a tool you definitely want to utilize. And I feel like it couldn't be easier.
Hannah, these templates are awesome. What is the easiest way in designs to overwrite on top of a picture? Like if you didn't want all the banners and stuff, if you wanted to just use the picture and then write text over it?
Okay, so let's say you didn't want any of these in here or any of this in the bottom. You just want the picture. So The best way to do that would pick the size that you want. So if this is the size you want, then go with an Instagram template if you want the square, but if you wanted something longer, go with a Facebook template.
Got it.
And all you have to do is click on this image, because all of these can be moved around. This, the stripes, everything is can be moved. So if you want to take that completely out, just select it and delete, backspace. So let me take this out up here. So then you could just expand the picture, drag it over like this, delete the stars out of here. And let's say this verbiage wasn't already here. Then you could come into text, and this is where it's going to give you different text options. So if you wanted a title, subtitle, body text, text block. So if I want to do a title, just say open house, formulate the text how I would want it. Bold, that's a good size. And then you can select which color you want. And something I think, like, you know, makes it a little bit easier to read the text, where the icons are, you could come in and do like a stock and just find like a square. And then this is where you can arrange. So you can bring this image here that's selected. That's the image that will be arranged. So you can send it to top, send it to bottom, send backwards.
Okay, that's great. Yeah, yeah, that's good. So that's exactly what I was thinking. Because like for virtual open houses, it'll usually have like a virtual open house, and then the video might play after that or something. Yeah. Okay, great. Thank you.
Yeah, you're welcome. And you can also change like the like transparency of an image, right? So it's right where like the color finders are. So you could just do something like that and change the color of it, and it will do yellow. And then open house. And then you can just download it like that. So you can really use this. You don't like have to stick to the templates. That's a good point, Beth. You can just use the resources that are in here and being able to pull from MLS and just upload it that way.
That's awesome. Thank you.
You're welcome. Does anybody else have any questions?
I had a question. Rolando, he helped me last time with this, and I don't remember where we are now here. Are we in command?
Yeah, we're in command now. We're doing designs.
Well, we are in the design. That's why I was confused that I was looking in the campaigns, and then there are photographs in the campaigns where you can select from the campaigns and put it in the thing. That's why.
Oh, right. Yeah. No, we're doing designs right now for flyers.
Yeah, you came into my computer and you helped me do that last time, and I forgot about it.
Yeah, so, no worries.
Thank you so much. Thank you so much.
Yeah, you're welcome.
Hi, Hannah. Hi, Hannah. It's Tweedles.
Hi, Tweedles.
Hi. And so you're going to send us the email with those downloads for those logos, correct?
Yep, I'll send everybody that's on here.
Thank you.
Yeah, no problem.
Thank you. Thank you, Hannah.
You're welcome. So if nobody has any further questions on like the this portion of it, I'd like to show some really good posts that you can post right away if nobody has any other questions.
Can I just add something really quick?
Yeah, of course.
So one thing that just a little tip that I like, a lot of people, a lot of my friends like to share some of our open house ads when we're doing like virtual open houses or anything. One thing that I recommend is creating and I can show this after, this isn't really designed, so I don't want to take Hannah's time with it. But basically, if you're doing a virtual open house through like Zoom or something, shortening the link and then adding that link onto the photo. Because if someone shares your image, you don't want them to share the image, but not the link to your virtual open house. Because then no one's going to know how to get in there or see it. So just keep that in mind. I mean, I can show you guys after how to shorten those links. There's free resources for you to do that. But I would normally take that short link and then put that onto my flyer as well. But yeah, that's pretty much it.
That'd be great, Rolando. If you could show us how to do that, that'd be awesome.
Okay, yeah. I'll show you guys afterwards.
Okay, so I'll just go over some really good posts that you can post right away that are already made. And these are the ones that I was saying you can't really go in and edit them. They're just like a standard KW post, but you won't really need to go in and edit them anyway. So yeah. So in the templates, you can come here to new designs and select whether you're posting to Instagram or Facebook. So here you can find a lot of obviously the newer designs, but something like here, like you love KW, you can just take this and download this image. And this one's for Black Lives Matter. So you could download this and post this to your social media. Or something I've actually posted this before for our KW pages is like the bingo. So this is something that's really fun to get people interacting in your comments or DMing you. So that way you can like start talking to people over your social media. And this one you can actually edit, which is really cool. So you can just like post this onto your social media and do like a social media bingo. No one succeeds alone. So just really like fun KW quotes. This is a good one for your app. If you want to tour homes, you can add your app link here and you can send that out and then also post it to your social media. So people are using your app that is branded to you. You could do real estate is about relationships. That's really fun. For pride, leaders look to the future. So there's just some really great ones that you can just pull from here that you don't even have to edit, that you can just post for content. These are specific to the KW app, so you would just have to add your app link. And these are some really good ones. So under lead generation, the I Heart KW, there's a ton of ones in here that are already made for all different platforms that you can just post. So like Keep Calm and Keller On, and something really great about being with Keller Williams is corporate wise, we have a ton of accolades and you're with that company that has all of these. So you can just post these and it's a lead generation for you because then your clients know of what a great company you're with and that you work with. So it talks about our profit share, how much we give back to our agents, need a referral, how many contracts have been made in Command, why we're #1 in real estate, how many real estate agents Keller Williams has, talking about how big we are. Keller Williams is #1. Thank you for helping us be #1. So just letting people know you're with a really great company and that you can be trusted and you don't have to edit any of these. You can just download them and post them directly to your social media. So these are some really good, easy ones. And there's Facebook, Instagram stories, LinkedIn. And these are fun little quotes from Keller Williams, and then Twitter. There's a ton of options too. So pretty much any platform you could be on, there's already pre-made ones on here for you. And then the holiday greetings is another one I wanted to show you guys. So we have some fall ones coming up. You can come in here and just pull these. 4th of July, 2020, and they're constantly updating these with new holiday graphics, as you can see. So check back here often when you're trying to find content, especially for holidays. Then you don't have to make anything from scratch. You can just download these and post these. Makes everybody's lives a lot easier.
These templates in KW Connect?
These are in designs. So this is like your home. When you click on the designs in the left corner, and this is where it brings you. This is where that can be found, all in designs. Would you like a refresher on how to get here, Naru?
Yes, please.
Okay.
I am in the design, that's it. That's why I'm wondering.
Okay, yeah, I'll show you how. So from the agent.kw command, when you get to your main dashboard here, if you
Yes.
click this KW in the corner, then you're able to see what all of the applets are.
Yes.
So if you come down to designs, click that one. And then this is all of the ones that you have worked on or created before. And when you
Yes.
come over here to the plus button, click.
Plus button.
Mhm.
Okay, plus button. Plus button. And then it says email, social, print, video, and import PDF.
Go ahead and click social and then next.
Social and next. Okay. Okay. Oh, thank you so much.
You're welcome. And then all of those on the left side are ones that we were looking at. So the two that I think are really great where you don't have to actually create anything are going to be under lead generation. And it's the I Heart KW and holiday greetings. Do you see those? And then the last one, templates.
Yes.
Okay.
Yeah. Listing, buyer, lead generation, business basics, leadership, templates. Everything is there.
Yep. So those are that's where you'll be able to pull the templates and edit them the way you want.
Oh, thank you. Thank you so much.
You're welcome.
Yeah, Rolando helped me a lot.
Yeah, he's good. You got to use him when you can.
But I'm like a turtle. If a rabbit and turtle are running, I'm just
Hey,
So-
you're trying and you're using the resources you can. That's important. So.
I'm trying and I'm going to be there. I'm going to learn all this.
Nadu,
Yes.
I'm with you. Don't worry about it.
I know, Rolando, you are always with me. You help me a lot.
No,
Thank you.
this is Kurt telling you I'm just as slow as you.
Oh, good. Okay, okay.
We'll keep
So,
coming to the
I'm
train.
not
You
alone.
guys will be there.
So I'm not alone then, huh? I have company.
I'm with you.
Oh, thank you so much.
So that was all that I had on my agenda. Was there anything anybody would like me to specifically go over before Rolando takes back over?
Sorry,
No.
I'm always muted. There's a question in the chat box. If I could find the chat box. Oh.
Hey, can you hear me?
Yeah, I can hear you.
Yeah, so on the so where you see in the bottom corners where it says has the KW logo, what are for a DBA name, is there something specific that can and can't go there?
So that's where the KW Honolulu logo that I'm going to send you with the RB number, that's where
Okay.
that will go. So I don't leave it as the KW DBA name. So I'll click into this really quick and show you a couple different options. So I would use, whenever you can, the KW Honolulu logo here. Let me drag my box over to the side. But they also have, let me see here. Logos, company. So if you come over here to company under logos, there's like the KW ones. So there's some just regular KW if you don't have the KW Honolulu one in here for whatever reason. So you can use these, but don't leave the DBA name. Either use one of these or use the KW Honolulu logo.
Yeah,
All right, got it. Thanks.
that's
You're
good.
welcome.
Thanks.
And then there was a question
yeah.
in the chat. Can you hear me?
Yeah, that's me. I put the question in the chat so I can just say it. So I saw that you can post through to Facebook and Twitter through command. I haven't been able to connect it yet, but I was wondering if there was other social media platforms you can post through to as well, or if you could just explain that process briefly, if that's appropriate for this forum.
Rolando, do you want to explain?
Sure. Yeah. So I mean, I can show you straight through here. Oh, actually, this is Hannah's.
Here, I can stop. I'll stop sharing so you can.
Awesome. Thank you. And let me open up.
Hannah,
Yes.
nice seeing you after a long, long time, Hannah.
Yeah, it's great to be with you guys again. Hopefully I'll be back on island soon.
Oh, wonderful. So happy to hear that.
Are you guys seeing my command?
What?
Are you guys seeing my command?
Yes.
Okay, cool. I have a million things open. I never know what I'm sharing. Okay. Okay, so if you guys are in a design, I can show you there. I'll be totally honest, I only use the Facebook and Instagram option. But if you guys go to this little share button, it'll tell you there what you can share to. It's on the top right of each design that you're in once it loads. So they have Twitter, Pinterest, Facebook. So those are the
Sorry,
ones that look like,
Rolando.
yeah?
I'm sorry. Can you back up a little? How did you get to the screen?
Oh yeah, so it's anytime you're designing anything. So I just chose a random design. But let's say you had just finished designing an open house flyer.
Oh, okay.
You're always gonna see these like, I don't know what this is, a little triangle or a little link thing that says share. If you click on that, it's gonna show you what you can share to, right? Your Facebook, Twitter, and Pinterest. If you guys aren't seeing what you guys want to share to, you guys can always just download it as an image and then post it yourself onto those platforms. One thing that I recommend personally is to save yourself time so you're not designing 3 separate things on Facebook, Instagram, Twitter, all those different things. Just use the Instagram one because the Instagram format fits on all the other social media platforms. So just to be safe, if you guys want to save yourself time, that's my recommendation. Does that answer your question, Chris?
Yeah, it does in one sense. I saw another place in Command, and I'll just mess around with it, that you can post stuff through to, and I just wasn't seeing anywhere where you could share Instagram, and even that example that you just didn't have the Instagram option. So it seems to be most people's primary social media method. So I figured it's there, I just don't see it yet. So
there is a, I'm actually gonna exit out of here. There is actually in Command a, how would you call it, Hannah? Like a scheduler, a post scheduler.
Mm-hmm.
In campaigns.
yeah, exactly. That's what I saw. Yeah,
Mm-hmm.
It's there. Mm-hmm.
So if you go over into campaigns, that's how you can do paid ads, but you can also schedule out posts for free. It won't be boosted if you're just doing the free version. It's actually just going to go out to the audience of whoever likes your business page, right? So it's not just going to go out for free to everybody. It's just going to go to the people who like your page. But if I'm in campaigns here, this little megaphone on the left side, I have 2 options. I can either create a new campaign, which I would just click social post, or I can click on social post, and then again, it'll show me what my schedule looks like there. I have nothing scheduled out there, but I'm gonna create a new campaign and do a social post. And then I haven't connected any profiles yet, so it's not really gonna work for here. Hannah, do you have any on yours by any chance?
I actually haven't connected any on mine,
Okay.
but I do know with Instagram, even with like other schedulers, it is, Instagram has like different privacy laws. So it's harder to connect your Instagram to something like this. And I think KW is like actively working on trying to work with like their privacy agreement directly with Keller Williams to be able to make it easier to post. For Instagram specifically, right now, I would suggest just downloading the image and uploading it to Instagram on your own. I know it takes like a few more minutes, but it's just how Instagram is set up at the moment.
Yeah, apparently it's really hard to get a contract with them. You can do a paid ad on Instagram. That's only because it's connected to your Facebook business page, but you can't do a scheduled post to Instagram. So. Yeah,
that answers my question, because it was the scheduling functionality that's useful here, right? Because you just do it all at once on Sunday and it's done for the week, right? That's what I was trying to get at. But appreciate it. Thanks.
I believe, I mean, I love using Command, and I use Command for almost everything, but I think there's programs like Hootsuite does Instagram, right, Hannah, and it's free?
Yeah, when I did, like a big part of like what I used to do was social media, and I was posting to multiple accounts, I would use Hootsuite, and I was able to connect to my Instagram that way. But it still was like a little bit difficult and finicky, just because, like I said, the privacy laws. So if that's something like you really want in your business right now, while you're waiting for Command to be set up on the Instagram side, then I would download Hootsuite.
Cool. Are there any other questions before I just jump into the tangent of shortening links? No? Okay. I'm going to put a link into the chat box before I show you guys. So one site that I use is bit.ly. I think that's how you pronounce it, bit.ly. So I use that website to shorten my links. It's free to do. So if I navigate over there, go to bit.ly. You guys, it's like I said, it's a free account. You guys would just set one up. It's super easy to do. You're, if I log out here real quick, you can just hit get started for free or sign up, either whatever one you want to do. And then you can just do sign up free here, which I'm not going to do because I already have an account. But just go to the prompts to do that. But if I go into my account.
Rachel, now I'm freezing. Are you?
If I could remember my account.
Ray. Oh, you were pretending to be cold.
Hey, Rolando, I don't think you have to create an account to be able to use it.
Oh, really?
Mm-hmm. I just did it the other day. It like shows the login area, but if you scroll down, you can just enter a link and it'll do it for you.
Oh, cool. Well, if you guys want the like the analytics and stuff, you can. But if you don't care for it, then yeah, totally use the free one. Either one is super cool. But you see, I have a bunch of links in here. So what I normally do is you'll see this big orange button. It's hard to miss. On the top, it says create. I can just hit create. And it's saying paste long URL. So I'm just going to take any random URL I have. Let's take this guy's website and go to bit.ly. I paste that in, right? Then it's going to allow me to add a title if I want to. And this isn't for the public. This is just for you to know what it is or distinguish what site you're doing. So if I just said, I don't know, Chris, I don't know how to spell his name. And I call this Chris site. You can call it whatever you want. This was your open house. You can say, 123 Main Street. So bit.ly/123 Main Street and hit save. Now, oh, that's taken. Probably taken too. And now this one's a little long, but obviously try to make it as short as possible. But this would be an actual working link that I can use to, if I save that I can use to put onto my my flyers. So instead of it being like zoom.com/registration/a million numbers, now I can use this new link here to put onto my marketing. So does that kind of make sense?
Can you open that link so we can see?
Yeah. So if I copy that and I go over to a new tab, it's going to take me over to his website, the one that I was just on right now. Right. So again, bit.ly. You guys can take any link and just make it really short for your flyers. So if your friends share your links, at least you know that link, or your flyers, then at least you know they're all getting that link.
Rolando, it's Beth. I kind of missed a little bit. So if I copy the Zoom link, I would actually drop it in the name after the bit.ly /.
Yeah. So let's say I have, I don't know. Can I just copy that? Let's say I wanted to copy. Can you guys see my Zoom room here?
Yeah. Yeah.
So let's say I copy this registration link, right? This is the room you guys are all in right now. And now we're to go to bit.ly and hit create. Copy that in there.
Oh, I see. Okay.
Yep. Then it's going to take me to this page here, and all I'm doing is editing this back half here. So if I were to do KWH Tech Friday and save, that would be the new room that I can, or a new link I can share with all of you guys to register to my Tech Friday classes.
Got it. Okay, I didn't realize there was two different little pages there. Okay, thanks.
Yeah, of course. So just make sure you say that bit.ly. It's nice to be able to put that onto your flyers. But yeah, any other questions? I lost the video, so I don't know where you guys are, but.
So if we put the Zoom link and we make our own shorter link, I'm thinking on the flyer, you would write something like, click here for Zoom registration or something like that.
Yeah, just register here and then put it right underneath. I would, if you're posting it on Facebook, I'd probably put it in the caption as well. But just by chance, let's say your friend shares your link and the text doesn't go with it, you're going to want the people who are seeing your friends share to know where to go to register as well.
So actually, you'd put some graphic with the instruction and then put the link next to it, right?
I would do both. I'd put it on the graphic and I would share it in the caption as well.
Got it. Okay, thanks.
Yeah, no problem. Basically, I just want anyone to be able to take my image, post it wherever they want to, and it's doing its job by getting people to register for my Zoom room. Cool. Any other questions, you guys?
Hey, Rolando, do you have ongoing command tech classes? Are you going to, do you?
Yeah, so because of Win with Sellers, we moved my Tech Thursday to Tech Friday at 1. I'm sorry, there's a little bit of confusion. That was my fault, moving it to 1. But it's going to be every Friday at 1. And I'm working on getting like special speakers for everyone. Hannah, I wanted her to teach designs because she's like amazing marketing person in our office. But
Awesome.
For example, Daniel Ulu will be teaching soon this week. He's been getting a lot of success with Facebook ads, and I'm going to have him teach those and what's working really well for him. But it's going to be every Friday at 1.
Awesome. Thank you.
Of course.
Oh, I missed the half hour today.
So did I.
Well, don't worry.
I think they're recording it, aren't you, Rolando?
Yep, I'm recording it. So I actually took a screenshot of everyone who was attended today, and I'll send you guys all the recordings to this class too.
Yeah, because I thought it was 1:30.
Yeah, that was my fault. Sorry about that, guys. But every Friday, 1 p.m. And thank you, Hannah, for jumping on so quickly after the adjustment. So
It was a miscommunication. It was probably my fault, but moving forward, it will be 1 p.m., not 1:30.
Yeah.
Thank you both.
So now we can
Thank
keep
you,
it
guys.
1 o'clock. We should know it that 1 o'clock is our class.
every Friday at 1, I'm going to adjust the link, and it'll also be in the calendar. So for all of you guys, I know sometimes there's trouble finding the actual link. If you go to kwconnect.com/calendar, I will have the link in each of those classes for you guys to register.
Things on your blanket, Ray.
Thank you. Thank you.
No
Dear.
problem. Cool. All right. Well, if there's no questions, thank you so much, Hannah, for being on today. I really appreciate
Thank you, Hannah. Thank you, Rolando.
Thank you, Hannah. Thank you, Rolando.
Thank you.
Thank you, Hannah. Thank you, Rolando.
Have a great weekend, everyone. Stay safe.
Thank you, you too.
Thank
Bye.
Thank
everybody.
you. Bye.
All right. Bye, everyone.
Everybody, please stay safe and stay
You
healthy.
too, Naru.
And take
Thank
care.
you.
Thank you.